It's alive! It's alive! Wow! Welcome back to the Let's Go Fast. Old Big Mek here, and your eyes do not deceive you. I am indeed in Orktober gear, and it is not Orktober, but I owe you this video, so let's get into it. Alright, so for those of you that don't follow the channel, probably completely lost right now, I am Old Big Mek. This is the Let's Go Fasta, and we do everything Warhammer 40k, trying to be like the premier hobby channel on YouTube. We're talking about collecting, building, scratch building, kit bashing, all that kind of crazy fun hobby stuff, army painting. But yeah, don't expect competitive games or anything like that. We are all about the beer and pretzels, having fun with your friends, super enjoyable part of the hobby. And obviously, there's a lot of orkiness going on around here. And so every Orktober, Old Big Mek kind of loses his marbles and tries to do a video every single day of the entire month. And I was successful the first 2 years I did it. 2023 and 2024, I put out 31 videos in 31 days. They were all killer, no filler, super bangers, had an awesome time. And we were totally set up to do it again in 2025. And then this happened. Basically a week into Orktober, I shattered my wrist. And when I say shattered, I mean shattered. Multiple pieces. I've had 2 surgeries already, all this kind of stuff. So all of my hobby progress just went... and yeah, so all of my goals for Orktober didn't happen, because part of all of these videos that I do for Orktober is I work on my own Warhammer collection, specifically my orcs. The first year I kind of built and painted a whole bunch of stuff just randomly. The second year I really worked hard on getting my Beast Snaga contingent all painted up, because we had started the year with New Year, New Army and like building up that battle box. And this year specifically, I was trying to get everything done before it potentially gets replaced before 11th edition. So trying to get like some classic kits done. I had a bunch of big knob squads to get done, things of that nature. Now, why are we going over this almost a month later, besides the obvious wrist? Well, a couple of things. I did actually keep working on models. In fact, there was a time frame in there in between surgery number 1 and surgery number 2 where we thought might have been in the clear. I was supposed to start doing the physical therapy stuff, had my fingers working pretty well, and had actually picked up painting again. And then, of course, had to have the second surgery. And then the other part being, I didn't just paint, because once this got incapacitated, I did other hobby things. So we're going to share all of those with you. Now, there is a whole nother Orktober video that I still owe everybody, and believe you me, it's coming, and it's wild. Basically what happened is when the first surgery happened, everybody sent in clips of what they were working on, or, you know, how-to or whatnot, and we did 2 complete user-done videos that were fantastic. You guys totally knocked it out of the park. When the second surgery happened, it was right at the end of Orktober. In fact, it was actually into November when the surgery happened. I asked everyone, hey, film what you did in Orktober. Like, give me your endings, and I'll put together, you know, another little clip video, thinking I was going to get, you know, about a half dozen or so. No, I got almost 2 dozen. So I've been trying to put them all together and edit them. I actually got new editing software on the big computer to do it, but that software requires kind of 2 hands. I'm not quite there yet, but I am working on it, so you will get at least 1 more Orktober video, not in Orktober, showing everybody's finished projects. And believe you me, it is worth it. They are amazing. Now, before we get too far into this video, I do have a channel update. Those of you that are around probably saw that I had a channel update video actually post the other day that was members only. That is one of the big changes. So basically, YouTube's almighty algorithm has changed once again, and now it really rewards channels for posting at the same time, if not even the same day and time, and posting bigger videos. Not necessarily meaning length, but like size-wise. It used to be flood the zone. The more videos you put out, the better the algorithm did. It's the whole Orktober thing. It's not like that anymore. So they really want really well done videos. They're going to get a ton of views and stop having all these little filler ones. But I know a lot of you guys really like knowing what's going on with Old Big Mek and the Grots and the channel and stuff like that. So those kind of more personal behind the scenes things are now going to be for the YouTube members. So if you want to know that kind of stuff, consider becoming a member or also just joining us over on Discord, which is free because I do tend to post about it there, via typing, maybe some photos. But if you want the video of it, be the YouTube member. Also, because YouTube wants it on the same time every time, what I've started doing is when I post a video, for example, this one, it goes live at midnight my time. But I don't stay up till midnight to post my video. What I do is I get it up there and get it all ready to go, and then it has a few hours to sit. It could be a couple hours, it could be 6 hours, it could be anywhere in between, you know what I mean? But what I can do is I can set the video to go for the members only first, and then everybody else gets it at midnight. And that pleases the algorithm because it knows that the video goes up at the same time. And also, YouTube kind of likes stuff like that. So if you want to see my videos a little early, it's another perk for being a channel member. Now, all that being said, what you can expect going forward is less quantity and higher quality of videos from Old Big Mek, especially as I get this power claw working again. And as you'll see, it is not the same color. It was red. That one actually had to come off in an urgent situation because it was impinging on some nerves and causing problems with that dorsal plate and whatnot. And so we switched out to a much smaller cast that is blue for lucky. Because at this point, I don't really want to heal fast. I want to heal good. So I know this is the red ones go faster, but we're gonna do some death sculling in here because we stole some titanium. But yeah, so actual videos moving forward then are this weekend the Grots are going to fill the #1 requested by you, the viewers, which is playthrough of Shoot of Blood and Teeth, as done by a couple of 10-year-old boys. So if you are super into crazy zany action, you are gonna love that video. They have actually been working really hard on practicing for it. So we're gonna do a whole thing. It's gonna be wild. We may even live stream on Saturday night. So if you're interested in that, throw it down in the comments below. Let the Grots know what it is you want to see in that video because they are stoked to work on it. There's also, like I said earlier, that last Orktober video that's the montage of all of your guys' stuff. I am getting that all put together. I'm hoping to have that out by the end of the month, like maybe have it as a Thanksgiving Day release is my hope. But we'll... Come on, fingers. You're supposed to work. Is my hope. We'll see if I get the editing done for that. But that would kind of be my Thanksgiving treat. I would be giving thanks to all of you for doing that really awesome Orktober thing. And then after that, well, you're going to have to be a YouTube member if you want to know what the upcoming things are, because that's one of the behind-the-scenes things I talk about in that channel update video, which of course you can go watch as soon as you join the membership. And it's super cheap, $5 a month, because it's the cheapest I can make it. And yeah, just because there's something about like having members, just like having subscribers, where the more number of members is way more important than the amounts or anything like that. Like YouTube just wants to see that like people like you enough to be willing to pay for it, means that they boost you to everybody. So yeah, just I'd appreciate it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That was a thumbs up. All right, so let's get into what I actually got done in Orktober. And I am going to be trying to use this hand quite a bit, so just bear with me because I am supposed to be exercising these fingers, and this kind of stuff is good for it. So let's roll. First of all, we got our not Big Mek, just a Mega Knob that I made out of the Saturnine Terminator kit. You guys saw that actual kit bash in Orktober, and then I painted it. I've went back and done a little bit more work to it, just kind of touching him up a little bit more. Did some more work on his green head there, as well as kind of some of the details in the back, and then like his little fist there, those little pump things are now blue instead of just black. Yeah, just kind of caught him. Just trying to refine him a little bit, and there was a reason for that, because come on, don't talk to me or my son ever again. Look at the size difference of this. Isn't that adorable? So this I found in Orktober at Mindtaker, of course, and it is a way back like Rogue Trader era orc in power armor, or Evi armor, which was the predecessor to you know, the mega armor that we have now. And, you know, he's very similar to the guy that I actually built, right? We've got a combi weapon on that side. We've got a power fist on that side. We got some big round shoulder pads. I couldn't help myself. So obviously he's still a work in progress. He's not done yet, but I have been working on him. In fact, part of getting this cast is, look at that. I can actually hold the little paint handle thingy again and keep painting on him. So I'm going to keep painting on him, but here is where he is at as of this moment. So just base coated, a light wash. Come on, focus it. There we go. I got some blue on the knee pads there. I actually did quite a bit of work on the weapon. Come on, spin. And then, yeah, on his back, look at that. I got the little flames on his leg. Yeah, so I got to do a lot more work on his face. I got to do the horns on his helmet thing. I got to finish the knee pads, which are like little screamy, smiley, squiggy things. And then I need to kit bash a boss pole on him and then print out banners for both of them. And yeah, that's going to be exquisite. So there's my mega knobs in, you know, original and family size. Just everything's gotten bigger. All right, next is the battle wagon. So this is what I had started working on right after I broke my arm because it was big and I was able to kind of paint it while it was just laying down on the counter versus trying to hold it in this hand. And I actually got kind of far on it. I did get that first base coat of all the metal done. I did get a bunch of different reds on it, and they are all different reds on purpose, kind of making like these patch panels and whatnot going on, because after you weather it, it looks really, really good if all of your base coats are different like that. That's kind of a trick from scale modelers, especially ones that do like modern aircraft that are all gray. You put a bunch of different grays, or even the metal ones, you put a bunch of different metal shades on there, and then when you do the weathering, it turns out really cool. For those that haven't seen, I've been keeping this where it can come apart and go back together to do all the different options, because I only own one battle wagon, and I think that it's cool to be able to do that. So yeah, so I got my top plate here I was working on, and that means I did do everything inside the actual bed there. I was pretty happy with how that was coming out. And you'll notice I got a bunch of little rivets done on it. Check that out, right? Right? I got the all over the top there, all over the front, all over this side. Yeah, I think I got to do from like here to here still on the rivets on the end, and then inside the bed. Then all the rivets will be done on the main piece. I was using those paint pen markers that we got in Orktober and we did the review video on. I really like the silver metallic one. It works pretty darn good for this. It's a little messy sometimes, but with orcs, you know, we can kind of lean into it and roll with it. But yeah, it does cover up dark colors too. So I've been using that. So that is where the main portion of the battle wagon is. Okay, for everything else, we're going to the workstation. First of all, look, you can see my floor. Orktober is very bad on my already messy organizational skills because I have stuff absolutely everywhere for all the videos. But look, there's all the merch put together. I got things kind of almost picked up. And yeah, it's still in a state, but compared to what it was at, I am very, very pleased. I got all of my books back on the shelf, everything back up on the displays. You'll notice they have changed a bit. And yeah, some storage going in there. Not too shabby, if I don't say so myself, especially for only being able to clean with one hand for most of it, but I'm still working on it. Okay, so what else do we do? We finished the kit bash on the looted Lehman Russ, and I did get the turret all primed. I am not priming the rest of it because I want to leave some of this paint showing through underneath to show that it was truly looted. So yeah, very, very happy with how that is turning out. And I did make the decision to switch to this one on there. I'm going to try to find another turret for my battle wagon so that this one can stay on the tank. But yeah, we're working on it. Here is battle wagon pieces. So I was working on all the other different various pieces, some of them more than others. For example, this one here's got some of the riveting going on it and different red colors, whereas this one just has one red color. This one is more close to finished. yeah, so working on that. So all the little pieces for the battle wagon on there, you already saw those guys. And then, yeah, so my knobs here, originally I had done them like the Big Mek, so they were black, and then I zenithal the red, and I wasn't happy with how that was going. So I ended up going back and re-zenithaling red on top of them, the existing with the white. So they're actually 3 colors now. They have black, red, and white, but way more white than anything else because the contrast paint's been working. There's the weird boy that I did get done in Orktober. That I got him finished before my arm broke. And then this guy I got done in between the 2 surgeries. He is totally done. This is our Every Kit is an Orc Kit Challenge number 2. This was the Tyrannid Winged Prime that was sent in by one of the viewers. And yeah, look at the blood on the claws. Look at all the different purples we got going on there. I am doing all of my Every Kit is an Orc Kit in blue in Death Skulls so that everything is looted. Because I want a Death Skulls army that has no actual Orc Kits in it. That's my goal. So yeah, this is a knob on Smash a Squig for like Beast Nagas. So I need to come up with 3 riders. Because if he's supposed to be that guy right there, I need 3 little dudes. So I am working on that to finish this out as a squad. But hey, he is painted, and I am right proper happy with him. I also did some, let's see, we primed the Flash Skits and the War Boss. I think those guys are already primed. I primed the 2D Def Dread. There's some more knobs that I primed in white. And then you'll see here, Monstrog Scragbad got primed in white as well, because, well, Great White Squig, not Great Red Squig. And you'll notice he's got this wicked chain. So I saw this online and absolutely loved it. I can't remember if it was Reddit or whatever. But yeah, they ran a chain inside the mouth of the Great White Squiggy there up to Mazrog. And the pose just works with it because he's got that arm just resting there. Now, my chain didn't come out as cool as the one I saw online, but it's still way cooler than the stock pose, so I'm going to roll with it. Plus, I got one of my links, or the end of the link there, actually in his claw, which I think is super duper rad, instead of just wrapped around his wrist. So yeah, I am super pumped to paint him now. He is easily one of my favorite orcs of all time, just by adding that chain. So yeah, that's the paint work and the cleaning work I got done over here. Now, more than just cleaning, I also did some organizing, getting kind of my kits together up in here so that I kind of know what I've got for all of my armies and stuff. So I've got my Eldar, I've got my Chaos Cultists, I've got some Imperial Guard, and then the Orcs over there, just trying to figure my own armies out. Yeah, so obviously not what I wanted to get done for an entire month, but considering shattering this thing, the 2 surgeries, all that, you know what? Not too bad. I did get, what, 1, 2, 3, 3-ish full, you know, models painted and finished during that time. I made a ton of headway on my battle wagon, which at the beginning of the month wasn't even really together. It was a built model, or sort of started model I had bought secondhand years and years ago. Again, I'd done a whole video on it. So I'm really happy with my overall progress, and I feel like I have momentum to keep going now. So that's been, you know, super reassuring given everything that's happened, because I mean, there was literally a moment where we weren't sure I was going to get any fingers back whatsoever, let alone be able to use them. So I am very happy to be in this situation instead of the previous one. Now, all that being said, I do have more videos coming. Again, if you saw that channel update, you'll know what some more of those are. And in the meantime, I'd really appreciate it if you went over to our merch store at theredonesgofasta.com and pick yourself up some Orktober gear. This design is only going to be offered through the end of 2025, and then we are discontinuing it forever. So if you want this really cool merch here, make sure you pick it up on theredonesgofasta.com. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to work really hard on making very high quality videos and releasing them on a regular schedule. And in the meantime, all my other little zany antics, if you are interested in seeing those, consider becoming a channel member for just 5 teeth a month. It really helps me out. It really helps the channel out. And you still get to see all of the other behind-the-scenes stuff that Old Big Mek's like spewing at you. All right, that's going to do it for this one. We'll catch you in the next video. And until then, let's try it with this one. Warhammer! Oh, come on. Yeah! I like that.